So let's get out and set a banker, shall we? While we're rolling out the pits, I'll find my stream on my phone. Oh, there. It's looking a bit dark here in qualifying. Come on, where's my stream? I can't find my stream. There it is. I found my stream. I found my berries. Have you found my berries?
No.
I must find my berries. Oh my god! JC has crashed. JC has done a big crash. He is out of qualifying, Jack. Out. He's out. That was a big bad from him.
Yes, it was.
Oh, I think I got perfectly on the power there for the final corner. Starting my lap now. Hey Jack. Who's the most recent, like, one season driver in F1?
Sorokin.
Oh yeah. Forgot about him.
Oscar Kubica.
No. He didn't do one season.
Oh yeah, Sorokin.
Before that, anyone in 2017 that was only there for a season? Because Hartley was there for more than a season. Hartley was there at the end of 2017 and then for all of 2018, so...
I'm not sure that was for 2017.
Button? No. No, he also did other seasons.
Understood, stopping this lap.
I'm currently second, not too far off pole. I'm like 300s off pole. So I think I could get it. Oh, he's gone. Someone spun right ahead of me. Race seems to be good weather. Still 4 people. No, still 5 people who haven't set times. One of them's on a flyer. He's Norwegian, he's coming into the pits. Oh my god. The fuck? He just drove through the pits without stopping in the garage. Jack?
Huh?
This dude, like, he slapped into the pits, you know, without slowing down for it. And then when he was like halfway down the pit lane, he just started accelerating in the pit lane. Accelerating above the speed limit, and then just went through without going into his garage. And now he's on his out. Like, what the fuck?
This man knows something we don't.
He knows
You're
of a
gonna have
method.
to question him.
I'm gonna have a look at that.
Stream.
Oh yeah, then you can see it. You can scroll a bit back. I'm spectating a guy called Storm. He's the guy who did it. Right now I'm spectating Chris from Germany. And I'm not spectating anyone.
Let's go back 40, 50 seconds.
Yeah.
Turn off volume, so we already know what's said.
Yep.
We're looking at Storm now. Why he went speed in there?
Notice how he just starts
Oh my
accelerating
God.
again. What the fuck? So first of all, why didn't he go into his garage? And second of all, why did he start accelerating halfway through the pit lane? How? The game did that to him.
Panic.
But Jack, the gap between me and Pole is 0.038. Small improvement and I have it. I'm gonna go out, set a time now, go back in, and then one final time later on. So 3 laps in total. Like always. So you can go ahead and put forward to current time if you wish. But he is Norwegian, that Storm guy, so those guys are weird people, Jack. They do some crazy shit. There's a reason there's no Norwegians in F1. They're too crazy, man. They're way too crazy. I don't think there's ever been a Norwegian in F1. There's been plenty of Swedish people and plenty of Danish people, but no Norwegians. And there's only been Swedish race winners from Scandinavia. No Danish race winners yet. We've come close. And in the virtual world, there's many. In F1 esports, Frederick Rasmussen, and the other guy. There's 2 Danish people in the esports thing, I believe.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
I need to munch.
Ah.
And I forgot about it, so I'll be back in a minute.
lap so far is a 1:10.0. Standing by.
Hello.
I am me.
Yes, you are. Formation lap has just started. I qualified second. The other guy beat me by 4 tenths all of a sudden. He found a lot of time in the car. And then I made a mistake on the final lap. That I did. So I ended up just staying second.
No rain expected. No rain expected.
No, I know, Jeff. I know there's not any rain. Will you be watching?
Maybe.
The race is about to start. Race starts are fun. Especially when I'm starting alongside a Malaysian. He has quite some dodgy Wi-Fi. Is it just me, or is it weird having a track on the F1 calendar, or a track on the F1 game that neither of us has ever seen an F1 race at? Is it just me, or is it a bit weird that we have a track on the game that neither of us has ever seen any racing at in our whole lives?
Hey, it's strange.
Yeah, the last Zandvoort race was in the 80s. I'm pretty sure you didn't live back then, and I know for a fact that I didn't.
The rest of the grid is forming.
No, I did not live back then.
Ah, shame really. Alright, so one stop soft to hards. Lights. Fantastic. I've crashed.
Oh.
I have massive wing damage.
How did this happen?
Oh fuck, I've picked up a bit of a Ferrari.
We're adjusting the strategy. Come in this lap.
Huh? I need to get on the stream.
Well, let's see.
Yellow flag.
Turn 3 I think it is.
Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the
I just spun in the exit. I hit the curb. I'm having a mad race with someone who's also lost their wing. We're going very slowly in the corners. But it's racing. At its absolute finest. One of the Mercs also crashed in the same corner as me. Yeah, win I will not, but overtake I will definitely. I'll do a lot of them for you. Don't you worry. It shan't be boring watching me drive. I didn't brake late enough into turn 1 to get the guy. I wanted to take the lead into turn 1, but
Oh, you did pick up a bit of Ferrari.
yeah, I picked him up. Ah, he's had me in the pits there. I mean, he was ahead of me before, but
We'll be doing one more stop
yeah.
today. One stop left in our strategy.
It's raining outside.
In real life?
Yeah.
Huh. Right, time to catch and overtake all the slow guys. Let's quickly remember I qualified second, so I'm faster than most of the people in here. Oh, Jaycee's crashed. That's a Haas stopped at the track. He's driving again.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
Not yet, Jeff. Not yet. There you go. One overtake. Done. This is not a very good debut for Renault.
No.
Qualified second and just put it in the wall in lap 1. But that leaves me with nearly the whole race to catch back up, so I think a podium is still possible. Because with equal cars and most of the people in here being slower than me, I think I'll do just fine. I've been put onto a soft medium instead of a soft hard.
That will suffice.
Yes. There's a big gap up to the guys ahead though. Massive gap. Next guy is Vivan, my teammate for today. Like, whoa, shit! There's a Red Bull in the gravel and a wheel on the track.
Oh my.
That's the Norwegian guy. And now his dead corpse is driving. Mind you, there was a wheel on the track. Or at least a tyre. I don't know, can the tyre go off the rim in this game?
I don't think so. There's some spooky, scary skeletons in that lobby.
Yeah, it's the same guy who did the pit thing.
Ah, Storm.
Yeah.
Running an excess on fuel. Mix 3 is there if you need it.
Mix 3. Yeah, I'm using Mix 3 on the straights, Jeff. I've been using Mix 3 on every straight, and then as soon as I go into a corner where I turn it down, he's like, oh, Mix 3 is there if you need it, we have excess fuel. Like, yes, I know that.
I must charge the controller.
I might have changed something on my dash, I don't know. Is the differential supposed to be 55%?
50.
Because when I wanted to switch into rich, I accidentally flicked it up,
Oh dear.
which meant it got put down onto differential. I've caught Vivan 3 seconds in like a sector.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Either he's shocking or has a low wing damage.
Caution.
Or I'm fast. There's been a yellow flag where he is, so might have had a little slippity slide. Oh no, he's lost a lot more time now, so that was the slippity slide.
The gap to the car ahead is 13.
Last lap when I was at this exact spot, he was 20 seconds ahead, now he's 13.2. Something's happened to him. I don't think it's humanly possible to be so slow that you lose 7 seconds in the space of one lap.
That's not from going off or anything, that's just from driving slow.
I don't even think I can catch 0% AI that quickly.
I know.
Now he's 11 in front of me. Something's wrong with this car.
Uh-huh.
The M&M thing, something's wrong. I can feel it.
Something's wrong. I can feel it. Take you right into the danger zone.
That's actually an amazing song to do F1 driving as well. Haven't many of the F1 drivers compared F1 to fighter jets? Because it's a bit similar with like small, nimble, quick stuff. Pulling G's and shit.
Yeah.
It's just F1 only operate on the X-axis, you know, horizontally. Fighter pilots also do it vertically on the Y-axis. There's been something. One of the Alphas was off. Alfa Romeos. I'm now 8.5 seconds behind Vivan. In 2 laps I'll probably be overtaking him. That's only 4 seconds to catch in 2 laps. Oh, that's almost too easy, I think. Because there's definitely something wrong with this car. He's going way too slow for him to be driving normally.
Why does he not pit?
I don't know. Maybe there isn't something wrong.
If he's that bad, he should retire.
I mean, he wasn't this much slower than me in qualifying. I started my lap behind him, and I caught him. Like, I was probably about 5-6 tenths behind him when I started my lap in qualifying, and I just caught up to him after half a lap. In that same amount of time in the race, I've caught 2 seconds.
Maybe he's WCR's vergeten. The Mahavir.
Who knows? I see a helicopter. A helicopter.
A helicopter. A helicopter.
A helicopter.
Yes.
Oh, he's about to overtake a Mercedes, it looks like. He's caught Sanath. Oh my goodness! He has caught Sanath. He is 2 tenths behind him. Oh Lord! They are fighting. Wow! Goodness me! Why am I catching them so quickly? I'm now 2.5 seconds behind him, and he's overtaken someone. Oh wait, no, he's fighting back. They're side by side. This is not a place I would go side by side, but it's working. They have wheel-to-wheel contact, and they wiggle a bit, but both cars seem to be intact, and that's a bit of his wing. He's let me go. He lost his end plate. And I'm catching the Sanath guy, the Mercedes, quickly. 2 positions in one go, kinda.
2 positions in quick succession.
Yes. 2 positions in the final corner and after the final corner.
Oh yeah.
I'm now back up to 5th. Podium is 34 seconds away. Jesus Christ.
How on earth are you back up to 5th? What happened?
Well, I overtook Shukspando. I went down to 10th right after the pit stop. So that was P9 after I overtook him. Then someone pit. So that's P8. And then I overtook those 2. Which would then be 6th. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, someone else pit. So probably 2 people pitting. And then me coming past them. And then overtaking 3 people. That would be 5 positions. Well, I have some catching to do.
I have just conceded a free kick to Granit Xhaka.
What? To him specifically?
Granit Xhaka has scored a free kick against me.
Wait, was he also the person tackling? Or getting tackled?
No.
Is Xhaka good at free kick?
I don't know.
Suspension is still looking good.
Jack,
Yeah.
did you ever see that video that was kind of viral within the Formula 1 community of Danny Bresigne or whatever his name is?
Brezhnev
Yeah,
smashing his brake pedal.
yeah, where he just went
Yeah,
like
me
moved
and
his
the-
whole fucking seat when he.
Me and the boys in college were talking about that. I feel bad for that brake pedal.
Well, it can just stop being so fucking tough then.
Seconds.
But come on, like, yes, it's realistic that the brake is a bit hard, but is it really so hard that you have to smack it to be able to brake? That's too hard. I don't think it's that hard in the real cars. Oh, JC's crashed. He was behind me. BSC.
The virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta.
Have you noticed how the racing line on the F1 game doesn't follow the curve?
Mm-hmm.
It kind of like floats off. It's weird.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Oh my god, Jack, imagine the fucking all the orange pixels on the TV when the Zandvoort race
Oh,
actually
no,
becomes a
that-
thing.
I'm terrified. I think we all are.
You know what? I want to be colorblind for one day in a way where I can't see orange.
Oh,
My god, I never knew there was this much grey in the whole galaxy. That'd probably be the most amount of orange fabric placed in one place.
on the week of the Dutch Grand Prix, fabric companies who produce orange fabric must shoot up in the stock market.
I think it's a bit before that, because you know people want to be ready.
Oh yeah.
Like 2-3 weeks before.
I might invest in a Dutch fabric
Clothing company. Oh, Jack. A guy ahead of me has just pit,
Ah,
and I have come out just ahead of him. Yay! I'm now 4th.
right.
I've actually caught the guys ahead. Oh, they've already pit. Oh, Jesus Christ! They've made their pit stop already, and they're still like 20 seconds ahead of me. That means I've lost like between 5 and 10 seconds to them, because otherwise they've had 10-second pit stops. As in, like, the whole trip through the pit lane was 10 seconds. That's not enough, man. I've lost some time here. Oh, I know, they probably pit during the virtual safety car. The track position would have allowed them that.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button more.
What inhumane speeds can I reach that overtake and reach? 312 kilometers an hour. Storm's ghost is still driving.
Huh. Pog.
Oh, it's Halloween soon, isn't it?
It is.
I've just remembered that. This is very spooky. Do you think Codemasters are messing with them?
Maybe.
They're making this game go all weird because it's Halloween soon.
You've been awarded a time penalty for the last incident.
3 laps in a row I've gotten a warning in the penultimate corner on the exit of it, you know, on the curb. That's a 3-second time penalty.
Mediums.
Oh yeah.
Pitting soon.
It is big rain outside.
Sounds cozy.
No,
What?
it's just upsetting.
Why?
I don't know.
Rain is nice when you're on the inside and it's on the outside.
But when it's just like a faint hum in your ears instead of
What?
the actual rain, it's not as fun.
No, I mean like just the fact that it's raining, not the sound. Just like the rain itself in general. It's quite nice to have while you're on the inside, because you know, if I was right out there, I'd be cold and wet, but I'm in here, warm and cozy.
I don't think of that. I
Oh.
just think it sounds cool.
Yeah, it does too. But it's also cool to
raining
think
outside.
that, like, you know, you're just in here in the safe, nice, warm space with all that piss poor and rain and cold wind outside. It's dangerous to be outside in the rain.
Sometimes I wish I was out in the rain though. I quite like the rain.
Yeah, it's fun. I just don't think getting cold is fun.
I like cycling in the rain.
I don't, because it hurts my eyes.
Yes, that's why I wear glasses.
And if I do that, I can't see anything because the glasses have water on them.
We're at +1
Yeah.
lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
Do you have like little mini wipers on your gloves? Glasses that just goes it's like really quickly wiggling back and forth in front of your eyes, so you can't really make it out too much.
No.
Someone, somewhere on Earth, will die tomorrow.
And now.
Yes, now, but it's just we can predict the future.
In this lap.
Tomorrow, some family somewhere will have to tell their kids, Granny's dead. Someone will probably die corona tomorrow, at a young age.
Indeed.
A child will die tomorrow.
Yeah.
Many, in fact.
I'm aware.
People our age.
Yes, and it's upsetting.
Head is 21.8.
There'll probably be a murder tomorrow too.
What are you on about? Just stop.
It's just a bit sad, really.
It is sad.
Yeah, it's really
That's why I
sad.
don't talk about it because it's sad.
No, it's
Yellow flag.
fascinating though, isn't it?
It's
Oh, Vivan's
fascinating,
crashed.
But it's sad.
Everything fascinating and sad. Stuff that isn't like dramatic or sad isn't. It's quite boring, really.
Things could be happy. People make people happy.
Yes.
That's not really dramatic, is it?
No, but I mean like
Release.
topics that are fascinating to look into and talk about and shit. It's regular human nature that we are curious about stuff like murder and shit.
Yes.
You also know that thing like where if you get something disgusting on your fingers or something, you can't stop smelling it. That's just like human reflex, you know. You're like, what the fuck? What was that? What? Just keep sniffing like, what the fuck was that? Or if someone's screaming, we look to see, what's this? And if someone gets
Yes.
pulled over by the police, or if there's like a police chase and we're witnessing it, it's exciting.
I don't always look at the screams anymore. I don't
Yeah.
bother.
Too many of them?
Sometimes.
Also, we like watching videos of people getting hurt.
I don't. I really don't like that.
Like fail
Which is
videos,
sad.
just people falling over and shit.
I don't find that too entertaining.
You are a weird person.
I'm not that weird. I just have empathy.
Yeah, but it's very normal to be curious about stuff and look at stuff, even though we know we probably shouldn't.
Yes.
Sometimes even if we don't want to look, we still look.
Actually, one thing I don't like is when something's going on and it's probably quite personal and private and people just stand, like, I'm with them and they just stand there and stare. Or like, we're talking about somebody, they just stand there and stare. Like somebody's doing something, they stand there and stare. I hate it. Because I don't want to be associated with the staring weird people. I'm just me and I'm trying to mind my own business.
Well, yeah, but if like a fight breaks out or something, you look over, right? Like, oh, what's going on over there? That looks fun.
Normally, yeah, but like, it was literally just people doing their thing. And there was one time there's somebody near me who, do you know lacrosse?
Yeah, it's quite posh, isn't it?
Yeah, it's posh boy sport.
Yeah.
Somebody near me plays for England or something. And they were up at the football pitch practicing lacrosse while I was up playing football. And I pointed them out to a couple of my friends. So, oh, that guy over there, he plays. Like they were looking at him and like, oh, he's quite good. I said, he plays for England and or whatever. And
Yeah.
oh, really? And they stared a lot and talked very vocally about what he was doing.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna talk to him. I should talk to him. Oh, fuck
Yeah, 'cause
off.
it's a sports person, professional sports player.
No one famous.
Well, famous in the world of lacrosse, I assume.
Oh, really?
Well, if he plays for the English national team in lacrosse,
So
I
it's
think
English
lacrosse
under
fans.
18s or like 21s or something.
Well, still. In
Well,
the world of
considering-
lacrosse, people who know stuff about lacrosse and like lacrosse probably know who he is. Like a person that doesn't like football probably has no idea who Kylian Mbappe is, and they're like, he's probably not famous.
But
Like they could
they
see him on
don't
the street,
follow
like,
lacrosse. They don't care about lacrosse. They didn't know what it was.
no. But it's just exciting to be around famous people, potentially famous people.
But when they did actually go over, I refused to be a part of it because they were interrupting his most likely important training session. Is what I didn't like. The fact he's training and then cause a
Basically,
distraction.
what I can get from this is if you become a professional keeper and people who are fans of you meet you, you'll be fucking rude to them and tell them to fuck off.
If I'm training, yes.
Well, yeah, but come
If
on,
I'm not, I understand. But if I'm
Jack.
training,
It's a part of
no.
it, Jack.
But when you're training, that
Are you
is.
not? Are you not aware that it's very normal for like, when there's a football training with a professional team, there's people there looking.
Oh yeah, they can watch, but if they came up to me,
Yeah, they usually do that after the training's over.
that's after the training's over. That's okay. But mid-session, like these.
But
people
what if
do.
you're just having your own little private training session that isn't like an official team one?
Still want it because I'm training.
Yeah, but that one's like in public, they're allowed to go over.
And come over watch. I would just prefer if they did not talk to me because I am training.
Yes, but Jack, that's a
That's
private
valuable
training
time.
session. Yeah, but you don't really need extra training. That's just adding a little extra. And if you just get interrupted for like 30 seconds, does it really matter?
Look, they were trying to have like a full conversation.
Yeah, well, I mean, just like in general.
I mean, in training, that's something I'm doing. I've chosen to do that, and that is time I've taken out my day to do that. I don't want to talk to people when I'm doing that.
You would not be a good famous person.
I'd be a good famous person when I'm
No,
not.
people
like,
would not like you.
when I'm doing my thing, like training time. That is my time to train and get better and improve at what I do.
Yeah, but if you're just like at a public football pitch and people come over and say hello to you, that they're allowed to do that. Because a private training session, which is extra to what the team is giving you, that's not necessarily needed. You can
Which I don't
avoid
think I'll do it at a public thing.
Well, where else would you do it? If
At
you're
the
having a
training
private.
pitch.
I don't think you're
At
allowed
my
to go
club's
in there.
You're allowed, yeah. If you play for the club, you are.
So you can just go there whenever.
Probably, yeah. And if you have to
Never
book
seen
it,
anyone
no
do that.
problem. I'm a footballer.
I mean, there's a football player who plays for Allport. He always trains at our little pitch up here.
That's what he does. That's not
Yeah.
what I would do.
It's just, you gotta accept that it's a part of it, Jack.
I accept it's a part of it, I just don't like it.
No, but there's no need to be rude to them.
I won't be rude to them. Never said I'd be rude to them.
Well, you did say that you tell them to fuck off and stuff.
I wouldn't say that. I would politely ask them in that way.
But at least, like, give them a picture. If they
That
ask for
takes-
one, of course.
I mean,
That takes
I
just
can-
a few seconds. They'll just whip out
I
their
would-
phone and like, oh, yeah, thank you.
I'd ask them if they could do it afterwards.
Yeah, and if they can't,
That's unfortunate.
it's only like it's max 20 seconds. They'll have their phone ready.
If they have their phone ready, I'd be more willing.
Yeah. Plus, most phones can open the camera directly without having to unlock the phone, and that still only takes like 10 seconds. Just get a camera out and just go, boom, there you go. Picture taken, thank you, gracias.
Liquid.
I have water.
I had cranberry juice.
Mmm. I don't know if I can be bothered to end this race. I'm not going to be on the podium. Guys ahead are too far ahead of me.
What position?
5th.
Some nice points are.
Yeah, but it's out of 9, and I'm pretty sure on WCR if you retire, but you're still within the top 10, you still get your points. So I'll get 9th. I'll get 2 points. I'm a bit bored, to be honest. I want racing. I want to fight people, you know. But the closest car to me is 6 seconds away. He was actually like only right behind me when I went into my second pit stop, and now I've caught back to him by just driving. I kind of been zoned out. I don't really remember driving. I've just kind of been driving, you know, just automatically. Just... Do you ever get that in a league race where you just kind of zone out and just not really realise that you're driving, but you're still driving?
All the time. That's all I ever do in league racing.
Also when you're fighting people?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's not very good. Just while we were having the whole like talk there about fans and shit, I think we started that about the time when I pit. That was lap 18 and now lap 27, and I've not really noticed that I've been driving. I've not realised until now that I've caught up to the Maverick, who was like only a second behind me or something when I pit, so that's nice, I guess. I am catching him because I have fresh mediums and he has old hards. My tyres are fresher than his and they're mediums, and his are older than mine and they're hards.
Why in GTA do you get 4 stars if you break into the military base? Because surely that would be a 5-star thing. Someone's just breached your military.
No, I think 5 stars like kill the president or wipe out half the navy. Like, you get 5 stars if you start trying to kill the military after they already have 5 stars on you. But I think just going in there, that's like breaking into Area 51, you know. You get shot, but that's it. Someone got shot at the Area 51 raid, right?
I think so, yeah.
Only like a few people showed up, and one of them actually tried running towards them and he got shot. So that was fun. Yay, great
How
idea.
many people actually turned up to that?
A couple of hundred probably.
Yeah.
The thing is, when that happened, we here in Denmark made our own little thing where we would raid the Queen's castle. No one did that.
No.
No one did it, no. Because that one was publicly known to be a joke that would not be carried out in real life.
Good.
What was going to happen? What secrets would we find in the royalty house? Just...
The Queen.
Yeah,
What does she wear around the house when she's not out?
she wears actually something similar to what Jackie Kennedy wore when Mr. John got shot. Because that's what she wears to the New Year's Eve speeches, and that seems like pretty acceptable daily wear. Because I don't reckon she walks around in like Queen dresses all day. That would be unbearable. I can imagine it takes a long time getting into one of them dresses. Having to do that every day would not be fun.
It wouldn't.
One of the guys on the podium just pit for softs. Oh my god, Jack. Storm's car is like absolutely battered, but it's still driving.
What do you mean?
He's missing his front right wheel, and both his rear wheels don't have tyres on them. But his car is driving.
What on earth?
His ghost is still driving. I've just been behind him, I could see the silver lining on the rims. And then when I went past him, I could see that his front right wheel was completely missing. That was not just like the tyre, that was the whole rim. Everything was gone. It's gone, reduced to atoms. Hey, I'm increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap. I'm catching the guy ahead a bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Enough. I want to have a little bit of fun, so I'm going to try and overtake that guy. I'm only 9 seconds off the podium now because of that guy pitting, but he's pit onto fresh soft, so he'll probably be faster than me. I would expect that.
Yes.
Remember that dude who broke into the British Queen's castle twice?
Oh yeah.
Buckingham Palace, right? Yeah, he walked into the bedroom. First she was startled, but then she started having a nice little conversation with him while they waited for the guards to arrive. And apparently that took them like 15 minutes. So
That isn't very urgent. The air is
No.
being assaulted
there's
by
a drunk
man.
there's a drunk man not only in Buckingham Palace but in the Queen's bedroom talking to the Queen.
Imagine that man though, like, he just wakes up in the morning and says, why am I in jail? I was like, you don't know why you're here. No.
The thing is, he succeeded in
talking to the
doing it
Queen.
twice.
In her bedroom. Imagine that when you're drunk, just think, I should break into the Queen's bedroom.
I should break into Buckingham Palace. Thing is, they didn't really know he was in there before he walked into the Queen's bedroom. And apparently he ended up in the Queen's bedroom twice. But both times. First time finding a bottle of something. Whiskey or Chardonnay or something like that, and just started drinking straight from the bottle.
Wait, what?
As if he wasn't drunk enough. He found a bottle of very expensive something, Chardonnay, whiskey, gin, something, in the
Something
Queen's bedroom.
alcoholic.
Yeah, and he just
Queen
took
is
it
an
and drank
alcoholic.
straight from the bollock. No, not he didn't drink straight from the bollock. He drank.
That would be bad.
He drank straight from the bottle.
Yes.
The bottle.
Pure bottle. I like to consume glass.
Go.
Glasgow.
Pitting this lap.
Oh fuck! Sorry, Jeff. I didn't mean to say box this lap. That was my mistake.
Box, 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 box.
3 seconds.
I just remembered I have a
Shared
3 second
events,
penalty.
Tyres are 18.
An engineer option in the whole, like,
14.2.
Yes, you can be engineer and just get like
yeah.
all the info you need.
Penalty of
Get in!
3 seconds.
The guy ahead of me, the guy I've been catching, who was just behind me when I pit on the really old tyres, he also has the 3 second penalty, so there's no need to worry about that when I get past him. We shall just pretend that like none of us have penalties. He locks up in every corner. This is good. I have DRS on him now. I'll use DRS to not have to use ERS and fuel. Still stick with him. His tyres are cooked, so I shouldn't have any issues keeping with him, even if I don't use overtake or anything. Overtake's been engaged, DRS on, Rich. I'm not close enough, I'm not close enough.
Car ahead, but be aware that these tyres need to last till the end of the race.
I think he is aware that I'm here. Because as soon as I turn overtake off, even though I still had DRS on, he started pulling away from me, so
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
I think he's using his overtake button. It's very near the end of the race now, so I will finish.
Wait.
Purely because I can have a little fight with this guy. When I was talking about possibly retiring, that's where I realised that I had actually caught him again.
Line is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
He did despicable things to the Queen. Right, here we go, here we go. Up the inside into turn 1. Whoop, whoop.
Nice work. That
Pahoo! Just on the start of lap 35. Out of 36. How about that, eh? Jack, there's 36 laps in the race, and right in turn 1 on lap 35 I've overtaken him
gap to the car in front is
for P4.
4 seconds.
P4 is good points, that's 12. P4 is like P2 in an F2 sprint race. Comparison is key. Kept the same gap to P3 though the whole time. That's quite fun. I've caught the guy who was in P4, but the guy in P3 has had the exact same gap to me since I started catching the guy in P4. So basically the guy in P4 has been pulling or the guy in 3rd has been pulling away from the guy in 4th, while I've caught the guy in 4th at the same rate as he has pulled away. So essentially, you could put third and me standing still, and then just put fourth as a thing in between us, slowly moving down towards me, and then behind me. Race winner, Prime Time Raz from Malaysia for Red Bull Racing wins in Zandvoort, with ISRL Chris coming in second and X-King Mural coming in third, unless one of them has a majestically large penalty.
The gap to the car ahead is 11.3 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:12.8. They're building a lead of 0.6 per lap. They have a time penalty of 6.0. 3 seconds will be added to their time at the end of the race. Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again.
Fourth. Yay. Driver of the day is ISRL Chris. I'd actually say it's me because I crashed on lap 1, popped down to 10th out of 11, and fought my way back up to 4th. All he did was just like start 4th or something and finish 2nd. Not exactly remarkable. Oh my god, that avatar. Jack. There is one of the avatars that's used by X-King Mirul. I've just realised it looks exactly like what's his name? Marcus Armstrong. Like an identical copy of that man's face. Right, that's a good debut. Well, it was a bad debut, considering where I started and what happened, but after, from lap 2 to lap 36, it was a great debut. Lap 1 was a shit debut.
Yeah. What do I get in my pack